Kung may 10,000 pesos ka ngayon, saan mo ilalagay? 8% interest, totoo ba? Sa BDO, sa BPI, sa GCash, sa Maya. Kasi here's the thing, 10,000 pesos sitting in the wrong account could be earning you almost nothing. Pero may mga banks ngayon na nagbibigay ng 3, 4, 5% interest. And yes, may mga time deposits na umaabot ng 6 and even 8%, depending on the offer. So today, I'm gonna show you the best high interest savings in the Philippines this 2026 Part 2. I-breakdown natin na sobrang simple. Magkano ang interest? Magkano talaga kikitain mo? May catch pa. At PDIC insured ba? Nung pinag-usapan natin yung mga banks sa part 1 video, some have reactions na paano naman yung Tonik and other banks. Chinek ko na para hindi na kayo mapagod. Safe ba sila? Ilan ba talaga ang interest? At anong mapapala ng pera mo? Let's talk about it in this video. Real quick, before anything else, here's my brief top 3 for today. I'll go deeper sa bawat isa later in this video, pero let me give you the sneak peek muna. Number 3, Uno Digital Bank. Up to 3.5% interest sa regular savings mo, no missions, no drama. Quietly one of the most underrated apps out there. Number 2, Salmon Bank. Time deposit rates na pwedeng umabot ng up to 8%, pero may catch, and I'll explain exactly when and how you can actually get that rate. Okay? Okay. Number 1, Tonik Bank. 8% interest daw. True kaya? Kasi if totoo yan, it's good ha? Let's find out in this video. Sasabihin ko sa'yo kung real pa ba yan ngayon or promo lang. Simulan natin sa Salmon Bank. Giving away 8% interest. Quick disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video or anything. Gusto ko lang i-share at i-discuss lahat para sabay-sabay tayong yumaman, guys. Okay, first, Salmon Bank. I've seen this over my feed noon lagi and I want to share some info about it to you. And Salmon Bank isn't technically a digital bank. It doesn't have that license yet. It operates under the Rural Bank of Santa Rosa, Laguna. This is backed by Salmon Group. And this doesn't mean na less safe. It's still BSP regulated and PDIC insured by up to 1 million pesos. Same protection as any other bank on this list. I just wanted you to know what you're actually banking with. So sa Salmon Bank, sa regular savings nila, they have flat 3% per annum. Walang minimum, walang maintaining balance. So that's 10,000 pesos times 3%. That's 300 pesos gross and 240 net. So nothing fancy, pero it beats a traditional bank by a mile. So imagine, 3% compare mo sa 0.0625%. And Salmon Bank is also a good place to just park your cash when you might need it very soon. So if kunwari may babayaran kang bill next month, pwede mo siyang ilagay lang muna doon ngayong month para mag-earn siya ng 3% interest habang wini-wait mo na bayaran yung bill mo next month. Okay, ganun siya. Para naman wala tayong nasasayang na panahon at pera. Time deposit naman, this is where Salmon gets interesting. Ang catch is yung rate depends on how much you deposit. So kapag mas malaki ang pera mo, mas mataas ang rate. So here's roughly how it looks for a 12-month term. For your 5,000 pesos to 499,999 pesos, that's around 6% per annum. The same if you're gonna lock that in for 6, 9, and 12 to 60 months. And for 500,000 pesos to 999,999 pesos, that's around 6.5% interest per annum for 12 to 60 months. And 6% naman pa din pag 6 to 9 months mong ilalak. So if 1 million up naman yan, that's around 8% per annum for 12 to 60 months. And 6% naman pa din pag 6 to 9 months mong ilalak. So let's do the math on 2 scenarios. If you have 10,000 pesos in a 12-month time deposit at 6%, so that's 10,000 pesos times 6% is equal to 600 pesos gross. That's 480 pesos net. And if you have 1 million in a 12-month time deposit at 8%, 1 million times 8% is equal to 80,000 pesos. Bro. And the net is around 64,000 pesos. That's income mo lang sa pag-upo ng pera mo for a year. Sana all, di ba? Okay. Quick reminder, Salmon Bank is also PDIC insured. They are capped up to 1 million pesos per depositor per bank. So if you're the type of person na may extra malaking pera, don't put everything sa isang bank lang. So ikalat mo siya kasi PDIC insured, that's up to 1 million. Ikalat mo siya sa other banks na nagbibigay din ng high interest savings rate. So para fully covered ka in cases na mabankrupt yung bank. Pero if good standing naman yung bank, why not, diba? Number 1, must be PDIC insured. Okay, so Salmon Bank, this is best kung may malaking lump sum ka, like from your Christmas bonus, from your business, or like nag-mature na yung investment mo that you don't need to touch for a year. Salmon's time deposit is genuinely one of the strongest options right now, especially the 1 million tier. Bro, that's really good, like 8%. Saan ka makakahanap ng ganun, diba? Thumbs up to Salmon. 2, Tonik Bank. Alam mo, si Tonik Bank, Sabi, halos isa siya sa OG na digital banks dito sa Philippines. Pero pagdating sa interest, let's clear the air ha. Totoo bang umaabot ng 8%? Okay, so let's address this. Yes, Tonik really did offer up to 8% interest on their time deposit earlier this year. No maintaining balance, no promo codes. Super simpleng 8%. Pero here's the tea. Rates change. As of now, from their website, Tonik's 12-month time deposit is sitting around 5.5% per annum. Still really good, pero hindi na yung 8% na na-comment sa first part of my video. So lesson dito, laging i-check natin yung current rate sa app mismo bago mag-deposit kasi these promos come and go. So pag may mga promos na alam mo malaki naman yung interest at you have like extra cash na hindi mo naman siya gagalawin, hindi mo siya need as of the moment and for the next few months, pwede mo siyang like i-stack up mo dun para mag-earn ng interest, okay? Dahil maging matalino tayo, saver, investor. Basta ganun. Okay. Here's the full breakdown. Number 1, regular Tonik savings account. That's 1% per annum. May skip this one. Ginagamit lang to pang everyday park ng cash. Lalo pag gagamitin mo siya. Pero 1% parang seems sa traditional banks. Number 2, solo stash. So this is 4% per annum. This is like your goal-based savings pocket. So this is for your emergency fund, travel, or any of those kind of stuff. So like 10,000 pesos times 4%, that's 400 gross. And 320 pesos net after tax. It's 4%. 4% is still 4%. Okay? That's good compared sa traditional banks, diba? Number 3, group stash. This is 4.5% naman. So, same as solo stash, pero group savings naman to para sa barkada mo, pamilya mo na may common goal kayo. Okay, so if yung 10,000 mo naman inipon mo dito at 4.5% interest per annum, that's 450 pesos gross and 360 pesos net. Okay? It's good. Goods rin siya. Para, kunwari sa mga barkada mo, para sabay-sabay kayo mag-ipon like, halika na, ay bro, halika na, kasi halika na, mag-ano na tayo dito, mag-ipon na tayo dito para sa next travel natin. O, diba? Like, pag kunwari, kami ng friends ko, like, pwede ko silang ayain na, uy, maglagay tayo dito ng like 500 pesos a week. Okay. Yeah, 500 pesos a week. Like, if higher pa, kaya nating i-save dito sa group stash na to. Why not? Diba? It earns us 4.5 interest. Kunwari may pinaplano kayong travel, diba? Like, kunwari, this is August. So, kunwari may December outing kayo. So, simulan mo nang ayain yung mga friends mo na, uy, pre, bro, sis, ate girl, halika na, mag-invest na tayo dito sa 4.5% group stash. Kasi parang dito, ikaw plus another 2 na kasama mo. So, you're 3. So, that's, I think, the minimum. Pwede mo silang ayain at sabay-sabay kayong mag-invest sa group stash na yun ni Tonik. Diba? Like, pag-ipunan nyo na yung family or friends outing nyo sa December. Habang maaga pa. Okay? Para prepared kayo at may mauwi kayong pasalubong sa akin. Joke. Pasalubong sa mga loved ones nyo. Number 4, time deposit. So this is currently up to 5.5% per annum for a 12-month term. You can open up to 5 time deposits here naman with different terms, starting at just 5,000 pesos. For example, ulit 10,000 pesos, that's times 5.5 interest per annum is equal to 550 pesos gross, that's 440 pesos net after tax. And that's really good ha, like diba, if hindi mo gagamitin yung pera mo in the next few months, pwede mo siyang i-stock up dyan. Good news pa, you no longer need to maintain an average daily balance to get the full rate on their time deposit. So, that's good ha, like simple lang siya. Lakiin mo lang yung money mo na hindi mo gagamitin in the next few months. Wait it out and makuha mo yung interest after mag-mature yung time deposit mo, diba? So, that's good. So this is best kung gusto mo ng higher than average rate na walang kalat-kalat na conditions and okay ka na mag-lock in ng pera mo for a few months or a year. Okay? Okay tayo dyan? Okay. Appear sabi ni Iron. Appear. Corny. Next bank naman is Uno Digital Bank. This one, hindi siya masyadong pinag-uusapan online pero this is one of the most solid banks as well. Walang drama, walang missions, and straightforward lang talaga tong bank na to. Let's discuss it deeper. Number 1, Uno Ready Savings Account. This is tiered pero super simple. Yung 0.01 pesos mo to 4,999 pesos, that's 3% interest per annum. Then yung 5,000 pesos mo to 4.99 million, that's 3.5 interest per annum. And above 5 million drops to 1% per annum. Ang deposit ka na nga lang, mas malaki, mas mababa pa yung interest na binigay sa'yo. So, bakit pa, as a person, as a citizen of the Philippines, ba't pa ako magde-deposit dyan ng 5M kung 1% lang, di ba? And as if may 5M ako. Sana all may 5M. Okay, so dito sa yun yung digital bank naman, interest is credited daily, so mas mabilis siya mag-compound kumpara sa mga banks na monthly lang mag-credit ng interest. So your 10,000 pesos here at 3.5 interest per annum, that's 350 pesos gross and 280 pesos net. And that's good ha, it's good rin compared sa traditional banks na 0.0625% interest. Okay, so number 2, they also have Uno Boost or Uno Earn. It's the time deposit. This is where it gets a little more interesting. Depende sa term at channel, pwedeng umabot na 5.5 interest to 5.75 interest per annum. Okay, so dito sa time deposit naman na to, some of these products pay out interest monthly instead of just at the end of the time deposit term, which is nice if you want a little passive income na nakikiliti ka. Every time nakikita mo like 10,000 pesos, tapos mo biglang naging 10,100 pesos in a month. Like nakikiliti ka ng konti, di ba? Like, yay, worth it. So bonus, may free personal accident insurance din sila if you are an account holder at free virtual card. Pag nag-deposit ka na at least 500 pesos, this is best kung ayaw mo na lang mag-isip ng conditions, ayaw mo na mag-chase ng promos, at gusto mo lang ng steady no hassle rate na mas mataas pa rin kumpara sa interest base ng other banks. Okay, the showdown of 10,000 pesos. Sheesh! So first up, Tonik. Kung nilagay mo yung 10,000 pesos mo sa solo stash nila, that's 4% a year. So 400 pesos gross. Pagkatanggal ng tax, mga 320 pesos na lang mapupunta sa'yo. Kung sa group stash mo naman nilagay, medyo mas mataas, 4.5%. So 450 pesos gross, mga 360 pesos net. At kung time deposit naman, meaning ilalagay mo yung pera mo, lock in siya dun sa bank na yon for a period of time, tapos hindi mo gagalawin for like, on this example, 12 months, at 5.5 interest per annum, that's 550 pesos gross, mga 440 pesos net. Okay na rin, di ba? If hindi mo naman need yung pera mo as of the moment, and for the next few months, hindi mo naman siya like gagastusin or whatsoever, pwede mong like i-stock up lang doon para nag-earn ng interest, di ba? Compare pag nasa traditional bank mo lang na 0.0625% interest. Okay? So, next is Salmon Bank. Regular savings nila is 3% per annum. Mas mababa kaysa sa Tonik, 300 pesos gross, mga 240 pesos net lang. Pero, dito papasok yung kilig. Sana all may kilig. Kapag nag-time deposit ka rin sa kanila at 10,000 pesos lang ang nilagay mo, makukuha mo yung 6% interest rate nila. That's 600 pesos gross, mga 480 pesos net. So, that's our highest so far. At sandali. Kung 1 million naman ang ilalagay mo instead of 10,000 pesos sa parehong time deposit at 8% na ang rate mo, which means 80,000 pesos gross. Kapag na-compute yan, 100,000 pesos times 8%, that's 80,000 pesos gross. Pagkatanggal ng tax, that's 64,000 pesos net. Sa isang taon lang. Wala kang ginawa. Diba? Super nice. Okay, and last, Uno Digital Bank. Regular savings nila, Uno Ready, that's 3.5%. Medyo mas mataas sa Salmon Savings, 350 pesos gross, and 280 pesos net. At kung time deposit naman, Uno Boost or Uno Earn, pwedeng bumabot ng 5.5 interest hanggang 5.75 interest per annum. So, mga 550 pesos to 575 pesos gross, and mga 440 pesos to 460 pesos net. Halos kapantay lang ng Tonik time deposit. Okay, quick recap. Kung 10,000 pesos lang meron ka at gusto mo ng time deposit, Salmon at Tonik halos magkasabay lang sila, 440 pesos to 480 pesos net. Pero, at malaking pero to, kung malaki ang i-deposit mo like 1 million na pataas, si Salmon Bank ang malinaw pa na winner dito. Well, talagang compare sa ano na yan, sa tatlong yan, if may 1 million ka, tapos hindi mo siya gagalawin ng like for 12 months, wala talagang makakalapit sa kanya dyan sa part naman na yan. Kaya bago ka sumigaw ng Salmon wins or Tonik wins sa comments, tandaan mo, hindi laging yung pinakamataas na number ang tama para sa'yo. Depende talaga siya sa dalawang bagay. Okay? Magkano ang ipopondo mo, number 1, at gaano katagal mo kayang hindi galawin yung pera na yun. Okay, so remember, yung lalagay mo lang sa time deposit is yung hindi mo siya gagalawin for like 3, 6, or 12 months. Kasi pag ginalaw mo yun, kapag biglang winidraw mo yun, may mga fees pa yun. So baka instead na nag-earn ka, baka may fees ka pang babayaran. So ang may advice ko na lang na gawin mo is hindi mo talaga gagalawin na pera, ilagay mo sa time deposit. Yung hindi mo talaga gagalawin, like hindi mo siya need as of the moment and for the next months, ilagay mo sa time deposit. Pag yung need mo naman like in the next month may babayaran kang bill, like pwede mo siyang sa savings lang. Like nag-earn niya ng 3, 4, 5%, pwedeng ilagay mo lang siya doon while waiting na bayaran mo siya next month. Okay? That's better solution. Here's my honest take where I will put my money if you're asking me straight up. So, for everyday accessible savings, hindi mo kailangang i-lock in, regular savings pa rin. I would choose Salmon, Bank, or GoTime. Kasi wala siyang lock-in eh. So, if kunwari next week may bills akong babayaran, dito ko siya ilalagay kasi habang nag-earn siya ng interest. Para next week, pwede ko siyang makuha pa rin, may interest na, tapos mababayad ko siya sa bill. Okay? So, ganun siya. If may extra pera ka naman na hindi mo gagalawin for a year, I recommend na Tonik or Salmon time deposit. And depende rin sa laki ng deposit mo. If may lump sum amount ka na 1 million pataas, Salmon Bank's deposit is genuinely one of the best rates I've seen this year. So, I recommend that if may 1M ka kataas, pwede mo siyang i-time deposit lang dyan, wala kang gagalawin, meron ka ng 64,000 pesos in a year. Okay, so that's good. Compare naman pag i-stock up mo lang yun sa traditional banks mo na nagbibigay ng 0.0625 interest rate, diba? So, better nang sa Salmon Bank para may 8% interest ka. And if ayaw mo lang naman mag-isip, gusto mo lang ng steady at simple, Uno or Tonik Stash naman ang ma-recommend ko. And from my previous video, I also recommend here yung Bank Total Savings. So, ayaw mo lang mag-isip, gusto mo lang ng steady at simple na bank, Uno, Tonik Stash, at Bank Total Savings. And don't forget, same 5 things from part 1 still apply. First, check the rate, the conditions, the balance cap, how accessible your money is, and always confirm if PDIC insured ba yan. Okay? Mataas man ang rate kung hindi mo maintindihan ng conditions, baka hindi mo rin makuha yung buong benefit, okay? So, always check yung mga banks na ganyan. Or if you can, pwede mo akong i-ask sa comment section and I'll answer as much as possible. If this video helped you find a better place to grow your savings, like this video and let's help out more Filipinos find this out too. Comment below, sino may Tonik or Salmon Bank account sa inyo? Kumusta ang experience? At kung gusto mo pa ng ganitong deep dive sa ibang banks or investments, subscribe below. Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Okay? Again, I'm Kate, your Gen Z accountant, and every week we talk about personal finance, saving, budgeting, investing, taxes, and building wealth without making money complicated.